Welcome here to more TALKFCB and welcome to this heavyweight international clash. This is La Finalissima, the grand final between the European champions Italy and the South American champions Argentina. We are going to be seeing this game from a sold-out Wembley Stadium on Wednesday. Can Italy secure victory for Europe, or will South America reign supreme on English soil? And can Messi add another international honour to his illustrious trophy cabinet? We are going to be talking all about this encounter and exactly what's at stake. Let's do it! Because the very first thing that I have to say, guys, right from the off, is that this is no glorified friendly match. This is not just a game here that's been plucked out of thin air. This is a competition that has taken place in the past, and it is an officially recognised international final. This is two champions from two different continents on the biggest stage here, competing against each other for an international trophy. This matters. This absolutely matters. And I can guarantee you it'll be 10 times better than any Nations League game that you'll see in June. And I think when you're looking at the form of the two teams coming into this game, Argentina, I think, are full of confidence right now. Looking at the way they ended South American qualifying there, getting to the World Cup very comfortably, they are going to be feeling good. And we all know about Italy's quality. We all know about what they showed at the Euros, indeed coming out on top against England on penalties. But they're still going to be hurting. And you all know what I'm talking about. They're missing out on the World Cup. Losing in the playoff match against North Macedonia. It was a humongous shock for them. And it means they're not going to be part of the World Cup in Qatar, which means back-to-back World Cups either side of that Euro win. Italy are not going to be there. And that is why, guys, I always laugh when I see people criticising Messi for his international career. They say, oh, because he hasn't won the World Cup, it's obviously a failure. You don't realise how hard it is just to be there. Look at a nation, a country like Italy, the footballing heritage they have, to not qualify for back-to-back World Cups. Messi at times has dragged this Argentina team, think about 2018, to the World Cup. And he never got the credit that he deserved just for that. Let alone, you think about 2014, taking that team to the final. So I think at times you've got to take that step back. You have to actually appreciate how high the bar is for him, how high the expectations are. And we all need to appreciate already what has been achieved. And I think that is why Copa America last summer, it was so important. It was a massive step, I think, for everybody. Looking solely from Messi's point of view, I think he got a warmth and appreciation from the Argentina fans that maybe he'd been waiting for. He'd wanted to give them that major trophy. He wanted to end those many, many years of waiting for it to happen. And he delivered it. And finally, the appreciation, the gratitude was flowing towards him. But I also think this team, this Argentina side right now, they are one of the closely knitted groups I think that exist right now on the international stage. This is a group that has such a bond. They all enjoy playing together. They all enjoy being together. And you ask any one of them, they will run through brick walls to make it happen. You all saw how much it meant to them that Messi won Copa America last summer. I remember quotes there from Emiliano Martinez saying, look, I wanted to do it for him. They are absolutely together. They're confident, they're playing good football, and they're all good quality players. And that is why right now there is excitement about Argentina. And I do also wonder, guys, heading into this sort of South America versus European clash, whether the words of Kylian Mbappe will be in the mind there of the Argentina players. Because as we know, he's been doing a lot of talking, and I mean a lot, since he secured his huge contract renewal at PSG. And he openly said, Argentina, I don't feel, have played games of great quality to reach the World Cup. He said in South America, it's not as advanced as it is in Europe. He said that's why if you look at all the last World Cups, it's always the Europeans that win. He basically said there that it's easier to qualify in South America than it is over in Europe. And I just find that statement absolutely astounding. That tells me you've got no idea what happens over in South America. I don't believe you've seen any game at all to make that assumption. And even Messi, I think he was a little bit irked by the words. He said yesterday, I didn't exactly see how he said it or exactly what he said, but he said actually many times, when I was at Barcelona, I'd come back and talk about it with the Spaniards. I would say to them, you don't know how difficult it would be for you if you were to play in South America and you had to qualify there for the World Cup. Undoubtedly, it is harder. There is no mistake about that. And that is why Argentina will want to prove a point and come out on top on European soil. And I think when you are looking at the two teams, starting first of all with Italy, they of course, in typical Italian style, they have brought a wealth of defenders with them for this one. Plenty of experience in that back line as well. Plenty of quality there. In attack, I think they are lacking a few players. No Immobile in the squad and also no Chiesa through injury. Those two are going to be a big miss there to Mancini's side. There's undoubtedly as well a lot of quality there in midfield too. And according to the Italian media, we can expect something like this. Donnarumma in goal, who of course was so impressive at the Euros. Emerson at left back, Di Lorenzo at right back, and then at centre back again there is a wealth of options waiting for Italy. I would lean towards maybe Chiellini alongside Bastoni there, who's been so impressive at centre back, but I wouldn't also be too surprised to see Bonucci in the lineup. In midfield, Jorginho is going to be holding in that midfield role, and also Barella, who had another really good season at Inter. That would leave the likes of Locatelli, Verratti, Tonali all on the bench. So much quality and depth there in midfield for Italy, but it is up front that I feel maybe they are lacking a few players in that area. Insigne on the left-hand side, then Belotti down the middle, with Bernardeschi on the right-hand side, completing Italy's expected lineup. And when it comes to Argentina, I'm very excited about the squad that we can see here, about the names that are appearing on that list. I certainly want to see more and more in this team of Lisandro Martinez at centre-back. Another very good season at Ajax for him. We've also started to see Alexis McAllister started both of Argentina's final World Cup qualifying matches, playing his football at Brighton right now. And of course, Julian Alvarez recently signed there at Man City. He's had an unstoppable end to the season, and I really hope we see him in this game. And according to the South American media, it is going to be Emi Martinez in goal. We can be sure about that, and he's going to do everything in his power to win Argentina this game. Acuna at left back, incredibly consistent there. He has been at Sevilla once again. It is believed to be Otamendi at centre back. Of course, towards the end of the Copa America run, I thought he actually played very well. He's going to be alongside Romero. What a season he has had at Tottenham. One of the best centre backs, I would say, in the entire Premier League. So good. He has been under Conte. Then at right back, it is going to be Molina. And I do want to highlight this man here because he's been brilliant in Serie A for Udinese this season. So much so that he's been heavily linked with a move to Atletico Madrid. And I am excited to see him on that right side in midfield. You've got Guido Rodriguez, played brilliantly again at Real Betis this season. Lo Celso, fantastic as well as Villarreal, went all the way to the semi-final. Rodrigo de Paul, who's been really instrumental in this Argentina team. You think of his assist in the Copa America final, absolutely fantastic. With then Di Maria, Messi and Lautaro Martinez leading the line for Argentina. There's plenty of depth on the bench as well. Dybala is in the squad here. Angel Correa as well. We'll be hoping to come into that. And like I say, Julian Alvarez is available and ready for this game. And I think it's exciting. The two teams going up against each other. Plenty of quality, plenty of exciting talent. Let's do this. But in terms, guys, of your predictions, it is safe to say that you guys believe Argentina have got this. 95% in favour of an Argentina win, and that is overwhelmingly in favour. Potentially, I would say maybe it's a bit closer than that, in all honesty. I think Italy do have quality. They can turn up in a one-off game like this. We saw them at the Euros put a real run together, but I do think Argentina have got a good chance. They've got a really good group, they've got a lot of excitement, and of course any team with Lionel Messi leading that line, having the opportunity to really put down a marker in a game like this. It hasn't been an easy season for him, but what we all want to see is him playing in a team that he enjoys, in a place where he feels comfortable, and most importantly, with a smile on his face. Let's hope for another special international night, and please do let me know all of your predictions in the comments down below, guys. How are you expecting this game to go? What will be the score? And who will get the goals? I will see you soon, of course, with more videos to come. Enjoy this one. And until next time, as always, it's La Finalissima!